All right, Vegas, we are back. And it's time for us to continue our Year 3 season simulation with your Las Vegas Golden Knights. And we're up here at the trade deadline with a very respectable record of 32 wins, 21 losses, and 11 overtime losses. Currently, that is good enough for the final divisional playoff spot in the Pacific Division. We have 75 points. We're ahead of the LA Kings, the Arizona Coyotes, who both have a wild card spot. So we're actually in a really good position this year. I feel like we can get the Las Vegas Golden Knights into the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. But we got to do this right. Now, I just want to show you guys quickly the calendar. We only have, I don't even know how many games left, something like 20 games left, something around there. We got the trade deadline ahead of us. Now, if we go on a losing streak, we could easily miss out on the playoffs. We've been playing great recently. We've been keeping those regulation losses to a minimum, right? But I wanted to take that extra step to try to bolster the team, bolster the roster, to get the fans cheering about something, get into the playoffs, and see what happens there. So I put the poll question to you guys at the end of the last video. Should we trade away the first-round draft pick? Up until this point, we haven't traded away any of our first-round picks. We have been tanking, we have been drafting, bringing in prospects, trading for younger players, trading for draft picks. But this season, you know, I think we can do it. First off, if you take a look at our draft pick, the value is so low on it. So I'm hoping that this team continues to play the way they have been playing, right? If we miss the playoffs and I end up trading that away, that's going to suck big time. But when you think about, you know, you want to keep the first-round draft pick because there was a lot of people, 30.7% said to keep the first. The majority was Tyson Barrie. I didn't even mention that. I should have mentioned that. The majority was Tyson Barrie, right? But if we do trade away the first-round draft pick, we got Rankin, who's been playing great this season, center. We got Victor Reed. Nick Ritchie's up here. We got a few low elite defensemen in Hayden Fleury and Madsen, not Madison, Madsen, right? But then we got a bunch of other guys like depth player, like top six forward. What about the top four defensemen? Where are they? Yeah, I got a handful of top four defensemen: Brandstrom, Theodore, Magnuson, Sylvester, McIsaac. So when you look at the draft pick, you know, realistically, what kind of player are you going to bring in the late 20s? Maybe a medium elite if I get lucky, but more than likely it's going to be like a top 6 or a top 4 defenseman, right? We already got plenty of those. So let's take a stab at the playoffs this year. I really do like that idea. And if I'm going off the players that you guys voted for, a lot more wanted Tyson Barrie over TJ Brody, and to me that makes a lot of sense. This guy is perfect for our team right now. He fits into that same age category as guys like Derek Stepan, Adam Henrique, you know, a guy who can produce right now but still young enough that you can trade him within, you know, 2, 3, 4 years and get good return. So you're not handcuffing your team, and he's only got 1 year left, which means I can give him the contract I want to give him at the end of this. And you know what? We can even trade and sign, go for a contract extension. So Tyson Barrie, all right, we're going to bring him in. I'll just show you guys again the advanced stats that I've been looking at a lot more. If we're going to create, if we want goals, don't worry about the minus 22 right now. He creates offense. If we go back to the seasons, like, yeah, this was year number 1, 47 assists. Year number 2, 51 assists. This year so far, 28 assists. So, I mean, put him with Brandstrom and then find a guy who takes all the shots in the world. You're setting yourself up for a really good power play. So, I want to get myself to... Oh, hang on a second. Let me go back there. Let me see what kind of shot totals he's got. Yeah, not good shooting percentage. Shot totals, 143 shots, 178 shots per season. Sometimes defensemen do get a lot. Yeah, he had a lot of time on ice that season. Yeah, so he's not really a shooter. He's not going to be like a Brent Burns or a Carlson. We talked about that before. So Tyson Barrie, I like it. What's his defensive stats look like? 88 defensive awareness, shot blocking, 80. Yeah, this guy could do it both. And he's not even I made the mistake. I thought he was an offensive defenseman. He's a two-way defender. So just for argument's sake, let me just bring up my defenseman currently, right? So we'll go with the defenseman that we acquired in the offseason last year, Sami Vatanen. Take a look at his stats. He's that offensive defenseman. Now take a look at what he's been able to produce. See what I mean? 20 assists, 23, 20 assists. There's a different style. Now I'd be willing to bet that his time on so time on ice was 20 compared to Tyson Barrie, who had like the 25 minutes. That is a lot more. Tyson Barrie even takes a lot more shots than Sami Vatanen. So even though Vatanen is an offensive defenseman, for some reason, Tyson Barrie might just be the overall produces far more. So you could even make the argument that this is going to be the true offensive defenseman that we bring into the team. All right, so if I look at the 6 defensemen that we have, Theodore, want to keep. Vatanen, want to keep. Merrill, want to keep. Brandstrom, definitely want to keep. Fleury's having a good season. It's going to be Colin Miller. We held on to him to see if he ended up becoming anything. His potential at one time was, what was it? High top 6, the green top 6. He's not bad defensively. I can rely on him for a top 6 defenseman, but 3 goals, 9 assists, a -12, and this would be the guy to go. So I'm going to throw Colin Miller in there. We're also going to throw the first round draft pick. There you go. And I don't think that's going to go through. Let me try it out. No, quite far off, in fact. So there's another player that I'd be willing to give up. Last season's draft, remember we got those 2 snipers that I was hoping were top 6, but they ended up being top 9. Yeah, I don't need these 2 guys. This guy, Hagman, he's the low top 6, but he's a two-way forward. I'd much rather hold on to depth two-way forwards than snipers. Snipers, to me, need to be in the top 6. So, Hoglander, let me take a look at their individual stats. Nils Hoglander, 2nd round. All right, 58 overall. And Harakala, oh man, they're basically the same. You know what? Vesa Harakala, because he's a center, I'll get rid of him. All right, so there you go. So Harakala up first, and Colin Miller for Tyson Barrie from the Colorado Avalanche. Will it go through? On behalf of the Colorado Avalanche organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out on the ice. Very nice. All right, so roster moves. I'm going to have to get Tyson Barrie in there. Hang on a second. Edit lines. No, do not hit best lines. The way our team is playing right now, it's great. I'm gonna have to see about messing up some lines. I don't know if I want to put Tyson Barrie on the first line. I'm not gonna stunt any growth because I'm pretty sure he's listed as a top 4. Yeah, and the first line right now, Vatanen and Theodore, they're playing pretty good. Vatanen's a +7. Playing pretty good. Theodore's only a -1, so you can keep that line together. Maybe Barrie and Merrill. I don't know what I want to do. We'll get back to this later, all right? I want to talk about the next trade, the potential trade that a lot of people are going to get angry at because I just don't see this working out at all, boyos. All right, from the Florida Panthers, the man, the myth, the legend, Evgeny Dadonov. 1 year left, $4 million, 30 years of age, 81 overall. But I don't see this guy fitting into the team at all. I'll go down the list. First off, he's a sniper, right? Now, we could use snipers for depth, but I like snipers. If they're going to be depth-wise, we need a guy like Calvert, who's got the good defensive category. Dadonov's defensive category, 82 defensive awareness, shot blocking, 77. He's not even that good. He's only got 8 goals on the season, so I'm not crazy about his production. What's about his, how many shots on net? He only takes 92 shots. The previous seasons, I mean, with 15 minutes time on attack, he's taking less than 200 shots a year. So he's not great offensively. He's not great defensively. What about turnovers, giveaways? Giveaways and takeaways. Yeah, I've noticed one thing about snipers. They don't give the puck away a lot because they shoot. But this season, giveaways and takeaways. Yeah, he's got more giveaways and takeaways. Evgeny Dadonov. I just don't see it working, boys. I just don't see it working. Because take a look at his stats again. All right, see what you like. I'll go back out of here. We have Rankin on his way back. We have already a bunch of snipers on the team. All right, hang on. Edit lines. We got power forwards who shoot the puck, so hang on a second. So the first line, Richie, Stepan, Palmieri, there's no way Dadonov fits in there. Second line, Johansson, Henrique, and Tuck. No way Dadonov fits in there. I'd like to play these guys. Now the third line, Robbie Fabry, Sniper, Eakin, and Connor Brown. You could take out Connor Brown and put Dadonov in there, but Connor Brown's been a good player for us. He's got more goals than Evgeny Dadonov. He shoots more, all right, even as a two-way forward. And I don't want to put 2 snipers alongside of Cody Eakin. I like that line right now. It's playing good. And Calvert, this would be the one guy I would replace with Evgeny Dadonov. But Calvert plays more of like a defensive style. His role is 4th line. Take a look at that defensive category, and look what he's done. 4 goals, 5 assists, a +3. That 4th line has been getting going ever since I switched to Matt Calvert instead of, well, Soshnikov has gone back in there because Rankin got injured, right? But, no, I made the trade for Tyson Barrie. I'm not going to make the trade for Evgeny Dadonov. I know you guys want to see him on the team. He might have been a great ace up the sleeve for overtime games, but we got a good thing going here in Vegas this year. These guys deserve the chance to try to make the playoffs. I'm going to say no to Evgeny Dadonov. So let me go ahead and make all the line changes with Tyson Barrie. I'll show you guys what I did, and then we'll see if we can get this team into the playoffs. So there he is, Tyson Barrie on the second line alongside of Hayden Fleury. I didn't want to break up Vatanen and Theodore, and we can go into where he should be playing next season. Just for right now, I don't want to mess up anything. Get Barrie with Fleury, and I sent Merrill down to the third line to play alongside of the offensive defenseman Eric Brandstrom. So we'll see how that works out. Special teams went with Vatanen and Barrie. Vatanen can take the shots. I was thinking about putting Theodore in there, but whatever. I'll put the offensive defenseman. We'll see how that plays out. The power play should be much better now with Tyson Barrie on it. Four-man power play looks like that. And penalty kill, I mean, this guy's like our best defenseman now, 85 overall, so I'm going to be using him everywhere. 5v5, power play, and penalty kill. So don't worry about his ice time. He's going to be he's going to be close to 25 still. So there he is right there playing alongside of Hayden Fleury. That's going to be his line mate, basically. Goaltenders, scratch players. And our scratch players now, Lepsic, Griffin Reinhart, and we're still waiting for Craig Rankin to get back, okay? And when you're thinking about, you know, John, you're going to need forwards and defensemen for the playoffs just in case injuries happen. We do have that. We can bring up Cody Glass if we need to. We can bring up Suzuki if we need to. Yurko, defenseman. Hang on, we got a bunch of guys down here. Valiev, not the greatest. Jordan Subban, Harrington. There's a bunch of guys that we can bring up if we need to, so we're okay. I would like to hold on to the second. I would like to hold on to the third. Either trade them at the draft or draft with them. Continue to bring in players that you can trade them away later. You know, but I feel like Tyson Barrie, it makes our team better right now, and also it gives us an option for at least 4 to 5 years, right, before we need to flip them. So I like that trade, and that's all we're going to do. Now, hang on a second. I just had something on my mind. Oh, for God's sakes. Yes. Yeah, new to this game. I haven't done this just yet, but new to this game, you can offer players contract extensions before the actual re-sign stage. So let's see how this works out, shall we? We just traded for Tyson Barrie. Let's see if this guy wants to come back. All right, so we got to get Nick Ritchie signed at the end of this year, but he's an RFA, so I can wait for that. Tyson Barrie, UFA. All right, so I don't know how much cap space I'm going to have next year. $5 million? We'll see. How much does he want? All right, so he wants $5.3 million. I'm going to have only $5.3 million. That's pretty good. I got tons of money. Oh, yeah, I got tons of money. Only 3 years that he wants. All right, so 28 years of age. Let me see here. 29. His potential is top 4, so that could drop to top 6. So 29 he'll give me. Yeah, I want him for 1 year, 29, 2 years, 30, 3 years, 31, 32. Around 33 is when it's starting to get a little, 32, 33 is when it's starting to get a little bit rough. So 4 to 5 years. So I'd say I'd want him to a 5-year deal. That would take him up to he's 33, and I'd probably end up trading him when he's 31, 32. Hold on to him for 3 to 4 years. So you know what? I'm just going to try that. All right, so Tyson Barrie, let's go 5 years, Barrie. There you go, 5.3. Let me try to go down to 5.25. Oh, he doesn't. Does he want to sign extension? He doesn't want to sign an extension, so I don't know if he'll accept this. I'm going to do it anyways. Let's try to lowball it. All right, so 5.250 for 5 years for Tyson Barrie. There you go. Oh, what did it just? I skipped it. It said in spite of something. Was it in spite of the lower number? I'm going to consider. Ah, shit, man. Or maybe it said in spite of not wanting to sign a contract extension. I'll take a look at it anyways, because it did say, no, shit, man, I shouldn't have pressed A too many times there. Sorry, boyos. I wanted to do an experiment. I screw it up. All right, so that is that. That's everything taken care of. There's no more trades. Let's finish the season. So there's no point in taking a look at the standings just yet. 32, how many games left we got? We got Pittsburgh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. All right, we got 18 games left, so I was a little bit high with the 20-ish games. So 18 games left. We can get to 50 wins if we win every single one of them. That's not going to happen. We already have the 11 overtime losses, which is nice. If we get to 40 wins, that's what, 91 points just there. So yeah, if we can get 10 out of the last 18 games, that's 91 points. Might get an overtime loss. You know, if we can get 11, we're starting to get into the money. So the bare minimum is 10 wins. You got to get at least 10 out of the next 18. Everything after that, you're giving yourself a great push. So I think that's certainly attainable. Hopefully we can get those 10 wins. So let's go 1 week at a time. We got 4 games, and this week we're counting the Pittsburgh Penguins as part of that week. All right, so Tyson Barrie, offer rejected. I've decided to reject your offer. I'm not interested in extending my contract with the team at the moment. Though if you offered me more money, I may change my mind. All right, I might try that one more time just for the just for shits and giggles. Hang on, we might as well go these 4 days, though. And also, when's Craig Rankin coming back? That's going to be a big one. So, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. All right, give me a second. All right, boys, he's back. The Rank Master. He's still only 18 years of age, and we're, what, in March? My God. All right, so he is back. +2, 21 assists, 7 goals. Hopefully this third line can get her going. Well, they've already been having a great season. And what was this like? Let's see. So we beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. 1 win right there. We beat the Florida Panthers. Take that, Dadanoff. And we lost in a shootout to the Carolina Hurricanes. So in those 4 games, 2-1-1. That's what we need. That's what we need. All right, so I did want to take a look. Yes, the Tyson Barrie situation. I'll offer him 1 more contract just to see what's good. I'm going to have to pay him anyways, and I gave up that first round pick, right? I know he's a good player. I want him on this team, and if I can get him for cheaper by signing him now, as compared to signing him in the re-sign stage, even if it's just by, like, you know, $250,000, that's worth it. So let me go Tyson Barrie one more time. Let's give him this contract extension. He only wants 2 years now. He's gone down. He's changed his mind. All right, 5 years. Oh, it's up to 4 points. Look at this. He's changing his mind. It was just something else. All right, so 5 years. I'll go above what he wants. All right, I'm going to go up to 5.5. I would be willing to go up as high as at $6 million, not based off his overall, based off his production. He's certainly, based off his production, 40, 50 assists, that's a $6 million guy, especially who doesn't hurt you defensively. All right, so 5 years, $5.5 million. I will, in spite of not wanting an extension now, I'll still give it some thought and get back to you fairly quickly. That's the message. All right, so yeah, I guess, I don't know. How do you get a player to want to sign? Is it only RFAs? Or can a player actually have some success, be happy? I mean, I don't even pay attention to the whole morale system in this game. I've never turned it on. I'm just glad that they gave you the option to turn it off this season. Thank God. All right, so let us continue this. We got another week. I'll go 1 more contract extension for Tyson Barrie. I'll go $6 million if he rejects. Yep, all right, so offer me more money. Makes sense. The guy wants to get paid. So the Philadelphia Flyers, John Merrill. Oh, my God, another injury. John Merrill's been injured with an MCL sprain. His estimated return is April 11th, 2020. So he's gone into the playoffs. Give me a second. All right, so this one hurts. John Merrill has been injured to the end of the season. Hopefully, we can still make the playoffs without him. I was going to go Griffin Reinhart on the top 6 with Brandstrom. They did play together in the AHL, but that might be a little bit too weak. Both those guys, not the greatest. Like, Reinhardt's got a good defensive category in terms of shot blocking and stick checking. Defensive awareness, 81. Brandstrom, though, he's got the defensive awareness, 88, but the shot blocking and stick checking, low. I don't really like that. I don't want to get lit up. So I'm going to move Fleury back with Brandstrom, and hopefully Barrie can carry Reinhardt a little bit, all right? That's rough, man. We traded for a defenseman, and we lose a defenseman. Yeah, and I don't want to bring up anyone from the AHL squad just yet because we're in that tweener position. I want to compete, but we're still trying to grow for the future. Oh my God! All right, stop the simulation right now. See what I mean? Things like this. Jeez, where's the offense gone to? 4-1 loss to Toronto, 6-1 loss to the Philadelphia Flyers, 4-1 loss to the LA Kings, and a 5-4 loss to the Anaheim Ducks. This is what I mean, man. You start playing like this, you will miss the playoffs. Friggin' regulation losses in a row. All right, we might as well take a look at everything right now. So the Las Vegas Golden Knights, they have been pushed back to a wild card playoff position. We're now 4 points behind the LA Kings, and they have 2 games in hand. So yeah, these four in a row, it's really hurting us. So let me go back to the team standings. Let's take a look at the other divisions. We're getting down to the nitty gritty now. We might as well follow it. Oh man, if I miss out on the playoffs after trading away that fur, I'm gonna be that's just a horrible decision by the GM. And then you know how the voodoo will freaking go. It'll give them the damn lottery. At least this will be a great video. Then the rage will be real. If we miss the playoffs, I will simulate to the end just to see the lottery get. Oh man, I can see it happening right now. All right. Don't get ahead of yourself. We can still pull this out of the bag. So Central Division. How many points do we have again? Hang on. 80 points. All right. So we got the 80 points. All right. If we go to the Central Division, yeah, they're right on our tails. So the Nashville Predators and the Chicago Blackhawks are competing for the final divisional spot. But then the other guy who doesn't end up with it is only 3 points behind us, and right behind that, the Dallas Stars, with only 70 games played, only 4 points behind us. So yeah, this is a race. We've got to start winning games. Simply put, I did say the 10, right? So now we were 2-1-1. And then we lost like 4 more or 3 more. Oh my God, yeah, this is not good. All right, so calendar. Do I want to make any line? I don't even know if I want to make any line changes. John Merrill getting injured really hurt us, man. All right, I'm gonna go one game at a time. If this losing streak continues, I got to make a change just for the sake of making a change. Edit scouting assignment. We want to continue with the goaltenders. So I've done the QMJHL, OHL, WHL, United States. I think I've done goalies basically except for these places where there's only like 2 or 1 goalie. You know what? There's 2 goalies in the rest of the world. Let's go check that out. Goaltenders for 1 week. Yeah, that should be enough to get the goalies out of that. All right, 2-1 loss to the San Jose Sharks. All right, we're not scoring goals. Give me a second. I'm going to do some line changes. Jesus! Okay, so I'm starting to get very afraid of the end of this season, man. I could see this team continuing the losing streak. So I'm trying to make some line changes to make us score more goals, or to allow us to score more goals. So Richie, Stepan, Palmieri, they're going to stay put. Johansson, Henrique, I took off the second line and put the sniper Robbie Fabry up into the top 6. This was my plan if we needed it. We were playing good. He was playing good on the third line, but I need that sniper to shoot the puck more. So Tuck has moved down to the third line with Rankin and Connor Brown. I've taken Calvert off and put Soshnikov back in there. We're allowing way too many goals. Defensively, Theodore Barry has moved up to the first line, not Vatanen. I put Fleury back with Vatanen, and Griffin Reinhart is down to the top 6. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us, but perhaps Reinhardt on the second line with Barry was just not good enough. Barry, maybe he wasn't capable of carrying him, right? I don't know. So power play looks like that. I got Robbie Fabry up to the first line power play now with Johansson. Switched him to this side, and yeah, that's basically it. So here it is, boyos. I'm hoping that this team doesn't shit the bed at the end of the year. End up being just a horrible decision. I'm not, you know what? I gotta get Tyson Barrie signed, because if we miss the playoffs, then he decides I want to play for a team that's competitive. You know, I don't need that shit. So let me try to get at least Tyson Barrie signed so I can feel good about myself. All right, there he is, right there. Our contract extension. All right, yeah. Now his price has gone back down. The guy fluctuates. All right, so 5 years. Yeah, I might even be able to, if I go 5.5 again, because it's a little higher, right? I'll go up to like 5.75. Oh, there you go. That's a little bit higher up. So 5 years at 5.750 for Tyson Barrie. Come on, in spite of not wanting an extension now, blah, 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 blah. All right, so come on, baby. We've got to stop this losing streak. And we've got to go on a winning streak. Come on, come on. We're losing to the wrong teams as well. Look at all these Pacific Division teams we're going through. All right, so calendar. Come on, come on. Oh, that was another thing. You know what? Let me just show you guys. Let me show you guys. My idea about putting Robbie Fabry up there to help out a lot more when things got a little tight. I'm not trying to help out Rankin on the third line anymore. Screw the third line. We're trying to make the playoffs. What I also did when it comes, because we're allowing way too many goals. Special teams, penalty kill, no more messing around. Adam Henrique is on the first line penalty kill, and Derek Stepan is on the second line penalty kill. Take a look at those numbers. 4.5-star defense. 4.5-star defense. I'm not going with the bottom 6 anymore to get them ice time. It's our best defensive players, period. So Henrique, Eakin, Stepan, and Cizikas. All right, so if this team misses the playoffs now, boys, I don't know what to say. We made our team better with Tyson Barrie, and all of a sudden we're losing like crazy. So hub, calendar, let's do it. So the Edmonton Oilers, how many games left do we got? We got to get to the 40-win mark at least. 40 wins now gets us 92 points. I'd say we got to get to 41 wins. We got to get to like 94 points. So come on, man. We need 7 wins, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games left. We really shot ourselves in the foot with this 5-game losing streak. It's not even 4. So the Edmonton Oilers, they have a record of 42, 25, and 3. I mean, they're ahead of us, but if we started to win games, we might be able to catch them. Let's see. Oh my God. 6 in a row in regulation. I can't believe this, man. I can't fucking believe this. Oh yeah, now Tyson Barrie fucking accepts my offer. Great. Back on the team. Why don't you play for your contract now? The Calgary freaking Flames. 23, 43, and 6. Can we beat them? Can we? Oh my fucking God, man. This is ridiculous. 7 in a row in regulation. 7. Just right now decides, oh, I'm just going to shit all over you. We were 34, 21, and 12. Oh my God, man. 7 in a row in regulation. Just shooting ourselves. There's nothing I can do. There's no line changes I can make. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Look at these last 4 games. All 1-goal games lost in regulation. 5-4, 2-1, 4-3, 1-0. Go bite me. Jeez, you know what? And there's going to be people saying, should have traded for Dadonov. Should have fucking traded for Dadonov. He would have scored more goals for you. It's fucking simulation. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Where were we? I was going to freaking North Korea for goaltenders. All right. I'll go to Extraliga, whatever place this is. Is this Switzerland or something? All right. So goalies. There's one goalie there. So 1 week. Come on. 5 in a row, 1-goal games. Fuck you. Fuck you, Voodoo. Toronto, Philly, LA, Anaheim, San Jose, Edmonton, Calgary, and Anaheim again. All in regulation. Unbe-fucking-real, man. 7 in a row. 7 in a row. This is ridiculous. I've missed out on the playoffs now. For sure I have. Especially the teams that I'm losing to. Vancouver. Oh, yeah. 8 in a row. Yeah, this is great. The entire season we are having a good year. And right towards 8 in a row. How is that even possible? 34, 30, and 12 now. 8 in a fucking row. Holy shit, man. And I traded away my first round pick. Where are we? Las Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, man. We're tied with the Anaheim Ducks. We lost 2 games to them, so they're back in it. I can't fucking believe this, man. Oh, jeez. I promise you, you're going to see the fucking lottery come through. I'm going to get a top 3 draft pick. Las Vegas Golden Knights, 80 points. Let's see. So the Arizona Coyotes, we have a game in hand. Could maybe be 3 points behind them. So 85 points. So what about the Central Division? 83 points. Okay, so we're there. We're still in it. We got to start winning. Can we go on a winning streak, please? 8. How does 8 in a row happen? I mean, we were at the point where 4-4 would have worked out for us. 8 in a row in regulation. Unbe-fucking-real, man. I mean, that's like you could try to simulate 8 seasons in a row and not have an 8-game-in-a-row losing streak like that in regulation. You know what I mean? If you're trying to, like, someone said, oh, I'll give you $1 million if you could get 8 in a row in regulation. If you tried simulating an NHL, and it wouldn't work even if you had a CHL team. This is ridiculous. The New York Islanders, let's keep it going. Let's get the good times to roll. Oh, yeah, 9 in a row. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go out the way the Leafs did in 2012 or whatever it was. Or 14. Fucking hell, man. Now I'm swearing like a sailor as well. I had visions of a Vegas playoffs, but no! The friggin' Voodoo, man. The Voodoo hates the second half of the season for me in this GM mode, man. It's just fucking ridiculous. 10 in a row! Hey-oh! We got 10 in a row! Unbelievable. I keep dropping my controller. 1/3 of the regulation losses that we had over the course of 80 games happened in 10! Fucking 10! We were 34, 32, and 12. I mean, 22 and 12. Oh, I just finished the just go fucking 14 in a row in regulation. Why not? Just goddamn do it. And I just signed Tyson Berry to an extension. What did he do? Fucking nothing. Oh, injured with a mild concussion. I don't give a shit. I hope you got brain damage. I'm trading away the whole goddamn team. Best lines. Oh, now we got a shootout win from best lines. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, now you guys start playing. There's another loss. All right, so 11 of 12 to end the season. Another loss against the San Jose Sharks. 12 of 13 to end the season. And the LA Kings. Oh, wow. We do it. Fucking unreal, man. Unreal. So from the trade deadline, you know, I don't even know. You guys do it. You guys tell me in the comments how many goddamn losses I have, what the record was. Unbelievable. 10 in a row in regulation. 10 in a row. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. And we've missed the playoffs. Unreal, man. Fucking unreal. What a joke. You know what? I don't even want to take a look at the standings or the stats. I just want to sim to the fucking lottery so you can see the Voodoo continue to shit all over me. The goddamn Colorado Avalanche are loving life right now. They're going to get a top 3 pick. All right. AHL, have they qualified for the playoffs? John Merrill's fully healed. Yeah, the injury bug just shat all over us. What about the AHL? Yeah, the AHL squad's in the playoffs at least. Let's see what they do. Watch, first round sweep. Oh, my fucking God. And it was Dadonov. Fucking Dadonov, man. That's all I'm going to be goddamn seeing in the comment section. Should have signed Dadonov. Should have got him. Here we go. Watch this. Here we go. There's a first-round sweep. I'm done with the scouting assignment. You know what? Just fucking do whatever you goddamn want to do. This is not the time to be pissing me off. OHL, forwards. Fucking, yeah, I need forwards. I need pieces of shit who can actually score. Adam Henrique is fully healed. Wow, that's great. Merrill, Henrique, Stepan, all you goofs are fucking gone. I'm saying that right now. Hey, we won round 1 of the AHL playoffs. Great job, Chicago. First game we lose in overtime. Second game we win. Third game we lose. Fourth we win. Fifth we win. And game 7 we end up taking it. Great, great. The simulation shines on us for the AHL squad, who didn't even have a great regular season. And now they're tearing it up in the playoffs. But the NHL squad, oh, they give me all the hope in the world. I should have listened to the 30% that said keep the first. I can't believe that. And we probably don't trade for Tyson Barrie, and we end up making the playoffs. That's the way the fucking game ends up working sometimes, man. Unbelievable. Oh. Year 3. What a failure. Alright, so WHL forwards, 5 weeks. Yeah, just get to the goddamn lottery. I just want to see it. I have to see the voodoo again for the 3rd year in a row. Year 1, we were tied with the worst team. The Carolina Hurricanes take it. Good job. So I got Hayden Fleury. Who did I trade to Carolina for Hayden Fleury? They come through. The salary cap for the upcoming season. Blah, blah, blah. Show me the draft lottery. Here it comes, boys. Here it comes. Fucking the best thing about this season is I got Barry signed to 5 years. I just trade him right after this. Where are we? Colorado from Vegas. We actually got them a top 10 pick. So I didn't win the lottery, but that's a top 10 pick. It could be an elite player. Oh my God, unbelievable. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. You can also swing by our website, which has forums and a live chat. That, along with Twitter, allows us to play with our subscribers in our GTA lobbies or the 24/7 open Minecraft server, where you can build with others or play in one of the many games across Superbia. Our Patreon account helps us support our website and the Minecraft server, and we also live stream on Twitch, where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand slam, oh yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500, no divisional win, trip to the wild card. First inning.